Hello tubes, those of you with illegal cable hookups that watch this video. This is a Shark Navigator liftaway model that I picked up for about 40 bucks. Now the lady wanted $30, she didn't have any change, and that's fine, she was moving, so I figured she was such a nice lady, you know, 10 extra bucks, whatever. And I have sent her this video. Hi, how you doing? Because she originally wanted $45 for it, and you know, the vacuum, and she went down to 30, so I guess she couldn't sell it, but she got pretty much all that she wanted anyway. And $45 is cheap, especially something in this pristine of a condition. She took very good care of it. You know, I'm going to change out the filters and all of that. Your HEPA filter is inside of here, so that pops off, and then you just pull this out, boom. I think this is machine washable, but to be honest with you, you can get these off Amazon relatively cheap. You're supposed to change them once a year, so just slide that back in there, and then you've got two tabs that go up inside of there. Kind of hard to do with one hand, and it just snaps in place. Well, to remove the dust bin, 1, 2, those of you that have brains in your head and you know 2 plus 2 will always equal 4, well, you know how to do this. You don't have to lay it down in order to take it off. I don't understand why. Somebody that I know personally needed to lay down his vacuum, or I should say his girlfriend's vacuum, to do this, and you just lift up and boom, and then you push this button here and it empties out the dust bin. These filters were dirty. She did tell me about them, and that's okay. I've already cleaned them. To dry them after I wrung them out, I just threw them in the dryer on low heat for about 20 minutes and they would dry. Don't put it on high heat. But you got one here and one there. Make sure it's down in there real good. There you go. The brush roll, I'm going to go ahead and replace it. I've got a kit coming with new filters and a new HEPA filter and a new belt. The belt's going to be on this side, and all of that repair will be in a separate video. This is just a review video. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to give this to my friend Darius, who he didn't want me to buy him a new vacuum cleaner, and I can understand that, but he needs a vacuum cleaner because the one he has is older than dirt, and it's pretty much gave up the ghost. Now you can open up the top right here. Kind of hard to do with one hand because I'm having to hold my phone, but there you go, and you can clean out all in there from the cyclone and all of that. I am actually gonna wash this once I get ready to give it to Darius, and this will be a nice vacuum cleaner. I mean, the lady that I got this from took exceptional care of this thing, like super good out of this. She could have got 60 bucks for it. These are pretty good vacuum cleaners, man. So let's go up top. So it came with the brush, it came with the crevice tool. You can see here. I think these are little vents for the suction. Now you push this button over here to unlock, and then you lift up. Kind of hard to do with one hand. There you go. You notice these vents. Well, this reduces the suction for the hose and for the floor. So we're going to plug this in a minute. We're going to put it on high suction and see how much suction it has compared to my Shark Power Detect over there. But is this going to be better quality than the Power Detect? No. Do I think they're about the same? Yes. You have your on and off switch, and you have your bare floor to shut off your brush roll. So switch 1, brush, that's bare floor, brush roll on number 2. So if you want to remove the hose itself from the unit, you push this and it comes up. To lift it away from the head, you push this button here. Now this is not a powered lift away like my Shark Power Detect is, where you could take the main unit off and still use the head. This is just a lift away. So this unit will come off and you'll be able to use the attachments and stuff like that. You just won't be able to use the head like you can on the Power Detect. The Power Detect is considered a premium vacuum. Alright, let's plug it up. By the way, you can find these all day long for about 200 bucks. Pretty much anywhere. If you don't want to pay the premium price for the Power Detect, you can go with this. You're just not going to have the front brush roll there with a soft roller, if you will, and it's not going to be the premium model. They're all plastic. Some people say, well, it's premium plastic. Bro, it's all plastic. I hate to tell you that. All right. Oh, wow. Now if you take this, open that up. It's not as much, but it's pretty strong suction there. Close it again. You know, it's amazing how much suction you can get out of these things if you just clean your filters. It's really quiet compared to other vacuums. There's the brush roll. I don't have any carpet in my house. This does not have any adjustments on the height. So, some people like that, some people don't, but it's all personal preference, to be honest with you. Alright. Wow. That's pretty good. Since I vacuumed yesterday anyway. Not bad. You know, it's always nice to get a gem, and this is a gem. This is nice. This is a really well taken care of vacuum cleaner. You don't see that too much, especially off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the drive belt, which is on this side, and the brush roll, like I said, in a separate video, show you how to do that. It's a lot easier to do than on the newer ones, like the Power Detect. And if you're wondering why my Ball Animal 3 is missing its canisters, because, well, it was washed, and it's drying, and so are the filters. This is a hobby of mine. I like appliances. I've always liked appliances. And now that I'm making a lot more money, I can afford to do stuff like this and beyond. I can afford to buy new gadgets and new appliances and review them for you guys. I don't make any money off of any of this. I don't care to. I do this as a hobby. Somebody once asked me, why do it then if you don't get a whole lot of views? I don't care. Maybe somebody might stumble across it and they want to buy one of these machines, or they stumble across a repair video that I put out and they're happy with my repair video. So if I can help somebody in any way, then that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go on to the next rug in just a moment, but I don't talk to that individual anymore because I don't need that type of negativity in my life. Alright, we got the suction turned down, so let's see what happens. Yeah, if I pull it back, it's going to eat it. I can already tell you that. We're not going to do that. However, brush roll off. Now let's turn the suction all the way up here. Yeah, that's a little much. I can wash this, but that's just like the rest of them, except it didn't try to eat it, you know. What I mean by eat it is my Shark Power Detect and my Dyson will absolutely destroy this rug, and my wife likes this rug, and it sits right next to our son's bed. You know, I can't say nothing bad about it. Pretty good vacuum cleaner. However, if you want to save some money and you don't want to buy a Shark Power Detect like this one here, then yeah, this will fit your needs just fine. But if you want to go all out and you want powered lift away and you want this soft brush roller, get the Power Detect.